That sentence is impossible. I recorded it anyway. My species measures truth by geometry. If an event cannot exist inside measurable dimensions, we erase it from history. Clean. Perfect. Logical. But I watched it happen. I am Observer 7th Echo of the Velker Convergence. My purpose is simple. Watch. Calculate. Never interfere. I failed all three. The blockade around Earth stretched across 3 orbital rings. More than 12,000 warships formed perfect attack spirals. No escape. No rescue. No mistakes. We had studied humans for 19 of their years. Soft bodies. Weak muscles. Brief lives. Dangerously emotional. Our conclusion was unanimous. Humans only survive together. Separate them, and they collapse. It was such a beautiful equation. We isolated every human fleet from Earth. We jammed every communication relay. We severed quantum channels. We scattered gravitational storms between their colonies. No help could arrive. The Council celebrated before the invasion even began. I agreed. Humans always gathered before fighting. Every historical record confirmed it. Families. Friends. Entire cities. They held each other close before disaster. Clearly, physical proximity strengthened them. Primitive biology often depends on touch. We prepared to deny them that advantage. Then the impossible arrived. Every flagship in our blockade detected unauthorized life signs. 1. 5. 20. Hundreds. Human. Inside sealed command decks. No alarms reported hull breaches. No teleportation signatures existed. No docking craft approached. The humans simply appeared. I rejected the sensor report. Faulty instruments happen. Then I looked through the observation crystal. A human woman stood inside Admiral Vorik's bridge. She wasn't armed. She wasn't afraid. She simply looked around. Almost curious. Vorik raised 6 plasma lances. His guards surrounded her instantly. She smiled. Wrong ship. Then she disappeared. Every recording confirmed she had existed. Every recording confirmed she had vanished. No energy release. No dimensional fracture. Nothing. Our scientists explained it immediately. Hallucination. Shared neurological contamination. Perfectly reasonable. Until another report arrived. Then another. Then another. Thousands. Every capital ship. Every carrier. Every dreadnought. Humans appeared. Always one. Always calm. Always gone within seconds. The Council declared psychological warfare. I believed them. Humans manipulate emotions. That matched our research. Still, something bothered me. The humans never threatened anyone. Never sabotaged systems. Never attacked. They only looked. Almost like they were checking something. That interpretation made no sense. So I ignored it. Ignoring impossible things is comforting. For exactly 6 minutes. Then our engines failed. Not all at once. One ship. Then another. Another. Entire squadrons drifted without propulsion. Engineers discovered no damage. Every reactor functioned perfectly. Fuel remained full. Commands simply stopped existing. Software erased itself. No virus. No intrusion. Just absence. The Council blamed human hacking. Naturally. Humans always use machines. Their dependence on tools is legendary. Destroy the tools. Destroy the species. Simple. Elegant. Wrong. Because the humans on Earth hadn't transmitted anything. Our jamming network remained flawless. No signal escaped the planet. I personally confirmed it. So how did thousands of isolated ships fail together? Nobody answered. Questions multiplied faster than calculations. Fear followed. Fear spread strangely among my people. Not through voices. Through silence. Conversations shortened. Eyes avoided each other. Mathematics became uncertain. That terrified me more than the engine failures. Then Earth's moon moved. Not physically. Impossible. Its orbit remained stable. Its mass remained constant. But every tactical display insisted the moon occupied different coordinates every time we measured it. Left. Right. Forward. Backward. The numbers refused consistency. Astronomers accused navigators. Navigators accused computers. Computers accused physics. Physics remained silent. I requested direct visual confirmation. The moon appeared normal. Cold. Gray. Motionless. Then I blinked. It was somewhere else. Only a few kilometers. But impossible is impossible, regardless of distance. I ordered another scan. Nothing changed. Except Earth itself. It seemed closer. No engines had activated. No gravitational shift occurred. Yet every observation suggested our blockade tightened without command. Who moved? Us. The planet? Reality? I no longer trusted the question. The Council finally authorized Phase 2. Orbital intimidation. No bombardment. Just enough firepower to demonstrate certainty. Humans fear overwhelming force. Every civilization does. Our weapons charged. Thousands of crimson suns ignited across the darkness. Earth remained silent. No surrender. No broadcasts. No panic. That confused us. Humans should negotiate. They always negotiate first. Another beautiful equation. Another mistake. The first transmission finally arrived. Audio only. No encryption. No identification. Just a child's voice. You're parked in the wrong places. Silence. Then laughter erupted throughout our command channels. A child. The entire defense of Earth reduced to a child. Predictable. Pathetic. Admiral Vorik smiled with all four mouths. Remove them. No response followed. Instead, every tactical marker shifted. Not ours. Earth's. Cities appeared where oceans should exist. Continents folded. Mountain ranges disappeared. The planet became an impossible puzzle. Our targeting systems refused to lock. Engineers screamed about corrupted maps. Scientists blamed solar interference. I blamed human deception. Humans create illusions. Simple. Predictable. Then my own eyes betrayed me. The planet changed without sensors. I watched coastlines bend. Clouds froze. Night covered half the world. Then reversed. No astronomical event matched the observation. I checked historical records. Earth had not changed. Only my perception. Or reality. Neither answer helped. An emergency signal interrupted everything. Scout Fleet 9. The closest formation to Earth's atmosphere. Gone. Not destroyed. Gone. Empty space occupied coordinates where 47 ships had existed. No debris. No radiation. No distress calls. Nothing. The Council concluded they had entered stealth. Excellent idea. Except stealth ships still occupy space. These did not. Their mass vanished. I replayed the recordings, frame by frame. At the final instant, every ship cast two shadows. One shadow remained. The other turned around. Shadows cannot turn around. I know this. Every child of the Velker knows this. Our universe depends upon it. Mine apparently did not. Then Scout Fleet 9 returned. Exactly where it had disappeared. 47 ships. Perfect condition. No battle damage. No missing crew. Their commander immediately reported success. He insisted they had never left formation. His clocks matched ours. His memories did not. He described watching Earth peacefully from orbit. No anomalies. No disappearances. Nothing unusual. We questioned every crew member separately. Identical answers. Perfect consistency. Impossible consistency. I finally asked the only question left. What did you see? The commander hesitated. That alone frightened me. Velker commanders never hesitate. Finally he answered. Humans. Where? Behind us. There was nothing behind you. I know. His breathing accelerated. Our scanners showed empty space. So the empty space was full of humans. No scientist could explain that sentence. No language should contain it. Yet somehow, I understood exactly what he meant. And for the first time since reaching Earth's orbit, I wished the blockade had never begun. The commander refused further questioning. His eyes no longer focused on the room. They searched empty corners, as if someone stood there, watching, waiting. Our physicians declared neurological contamination, an invisible pathogen, perfectly logical, perfectly measurable. They isolated the entire crew. I approved the decision. Humans carry diseases. Another reliable pattern. Another equation. Another mistake. Because 12 minutes later, every physician showed the same symptoms. None had touched the crew. None had entered quarantine. Distance had failed. Biology had ignored itself. The council ordered absolute isolation. No meetings. No physical contact. Every officer remained inside individual command chambers. Walls separated us. Vacuum surrounded us. Nothing could spread. Then the whispers began. Not through speakers. Not through radios. Inside the silence between thoughts, I heard breathing. Slow. Human. My species does not breathe. The sound should have meant nothing. Instead, it filled my calculations with errors. I searched every compartment. Nothing. Every scan returned empty. The breathing continued. Then it stopped. Exactly when I stopped looking for it. That was impossible. Sound cannot respond to curiosity. I recorded the anomaly, then erased it. Observers do not record fear. The invasion clock reached 0. Admiral Vorik gave the command. Advance. 12,000 engines ignited. The blockade moved as one. Perfect. Beautiful. Mathematics restored. For almost 5 seconds. Then every navigation display disagreed. Some claimed we moved toward Earth. Others insisted Earth approached us. Several reported we had already arrived. One simply displayed a single human word. Welcome. No system contained human language files. Engineers swore they never installed them. I believed them. The word disappeared before anyone photographed it. Convenient. Too convenient. Human trickery. Of course. Except tricks require an audience. No human could access our systems. I kept repeating that. The sentence sounded weaker every time. Then our weapons fired. Thousands of plasma lances crossed the darkness. Enough energy to melt continents. Every calculation predicted impact. None occurred. The beams simply continued. Straight through Earth. The planet remained untouched. The weapons never slowed. They vanished into deep space. No explosion. No collision. No reflection. Earth behaved like empty air. Impossible. We fired again. The same result. Again. Again. Nothing. Our greatest fleet could not strike a single target. Scientists proposed holograms. Admirals proposed sabotage. I proposed nothing. Because I had begun noticing something else. Every failed shot left tiny blue lights behind. Millions of them. Like stars. Except stars do not appear in neat circles. These did. Each circle expanded. Slowly. Patiently. Like ripples in frozen water. The circles surrounded every ship. No alarms reacted. Only my eyes. Perhaps I was infected. Perhaps everyone was. Then Earth answered. No missiles. No lasers. No fleets. Only music. It spread through vacuum. That should be impossible. Vacuum carries no sound. The melody reached us anyway. Simple. Gentle. Ancient. I could not understand it. Yet every mathematical organ inside my body changed rhythm. The fleet changed with me. Pilots froze. Weapons officers cried without understanding why. Some laughed. Others remembered childhoods that never happened. Our species has no childhood. We hatch fully aware. Still, I remembered holding someone's hand beneath warm sunlight. Neither memory belonged to me. I knew that. It hurt anyway. The music stopped. Silence returned. Silence felt violent. Then came the first death. Navigator Kell. No wounds. No poison. No attack. He simply looked through the viewport, smiled, and whispered. They finally found me. Before anyone could respond, his body became dust. Not burned. Not dissolved. Dust. His uniform floated intact. Every atom of him had forgotten each other. No known weapon could do that. No human weapon certainly could. Humans build explosives, projectile rifles, missiles, primitive tools. Not. Whatever this was. The Council abandoned orbital intimidation, full invasion, immediate occupation. Fear had become policy. Thousands of landing craft descended. Clouds swallowed them. Then the clouds changed color. Blue, green, gold. Colors outside visible mathematics. Our sensors refused to assign values. Landing craft disappeared inside them, one by one. No explosions. No distress calls. Just absence. Exactly 7 minutes later, the craft returned. Every one. No damage. No missing equipment. The pilots reported successful landing, successful patrols, successful return. Impossible. Earth's surface cameras showed nothing had landed. Not one craft. Not one footprint. Not one engine trail. The pilots insisted the recordings were wrong. The recordings insisted the pilots were wrong. Who lies? Machines? Memory? Reality? I no longer cared. I wanted to leave. Observers do not retreat. I requested evacuation anyway. Permission denied. Then the transmission arrived. Not to the fleet. To me. Directly. No frequency. No device. A voice inside perfect silence. Calm. Human. We've been watching you too. Every muscle inside my body locked. I answered before thinking. Where are you? A pause. Almost amused. Where do you think? I searched every scanner. Nothing. Every camera. Nothing. Every dimension we understood. Nothing. I see nothing. I know. The voice sounded disappointed. That's your problem. The connection ended. No trace remained. I reported everything. The council accused exhaustion, stress hallucinations, predictable biological collapse. Perhaps they were right. Then every council member repeated the exact conversation, word for word. Same pauses. Same breathing. Same disappointment. No one admitted fear. No one needed to. Our fleet already smelled of it. Then we found the recordings. Old recordings. Ancient. Buried inside captured human archives. Thousands of years old. Long before humans reached space. Primitive. Grainy. Children. Families. People staring into dark forests. Always saying the same sentence. I think something's watching us. The council laughed. Primitive superstition. Fear of predators. Nothing more. I almost agreed. Then I noticed the dates. Every recording ended differently. Each camera briefly focused on empty air. And in the empty air, frame after frame, there stood someone impossible to notice until you already had. A human. Watching the humans. Watching the camera. Watching me. The recordings were thousands of years old. The figure slowly lifted one hand. Not waving. Pointing. Straight at whoever would eventually watch the footage. Straight at me. I froze. Because I suddenly realized the pattern we had established about humans was real. Humans always gathered before danger. Families. Friends. Communities. Armies. We thought they gathered because they feared being alone. We were catastrophically wrong. They gathered because whatever followed them preferred isolated prey. And our fleet was 12,000 ships, each one completely alone.